next. Live in high definition, Live 5 News starts now with a weather alert.
Our chief meteorologist, Bill Walsh, is live now in the Storm Center.
Bill, we have some severe weather moving through the area tonight.
We sure do. Certainly needed rainfall. We don't need the severe weather, but we are taking a look at our Super Doppler Max as we take a look right here in Max storm mode. And we're looking at big showers and thunderstorms continuing from Georgetown back into Moncks Corner all the way south down into the Tri-County and south down into parts of Colleton County. Here are the current warning situations. Up here in Georgetown, we have a warning until about 6:30. That includes Georgetown and Williamsburg County. Back here toward Berkeley County, we also have a warning until 6:30, and again, that continues pretty much all into the next, say, 30 to 40 minutes. And then back down here into the southern part of the counties, that includes Beaufort, Charleston, Colleton, and Dorchester County. That is until 7 o'clock tonight, so we're continuing to watch all those areas. Let me take you right down here, Georgetown up to Myrtle Beach and west back on over toward Pleasant Hill. Big showers and thunderstorms continue there, so we're going to continue to watch that pretty carefully as they bring very needed rainfall to the low country. A lot of lightning with this and some hail. We'll head back down along the south coastal counties. Hanahan over to Goose Creek, some showers and thunderstorms, some thunder in West Ashley, but the rain is just to the west of there, up 61 and then down 17A back toward Cottageville, all the way back down in toward Walterboro and right there back toward eastern Colleton County. Some pretty good showers and thunderstorms, and these little markers right here indicating some hail back that way, so we'll continue to watch that. And this one up here, Moncks Corner, we're watching very carefully. There's big heavy showers and thunderstorms there. Let me use our analyst mode and kind of show you what this looks like. The tops of these storms at about, say, 50,000 feet. This is what it looks like as we kind of spin this around. There's Moncks Corner right there, and we're watching this for the development, and this is all the energy that's lifted up into the atmosphere, and that's creating the heavy showers and thunderstorms, and that wind comes rushing out of these storms, so we're going to have to watch that very carefully as these storms progress on into Berkeley County. That's why that warning was issued, and again, this red indicates just that lift into the atmosphere, all that very strong gusty winds. It's certainly heavy rainfall and possibly hail with the tops of these clouds up there around 50,000 feet. We'll continue to watch that and keep you posted. Bottom line, this is what we are expecting to watch until 10 o'clock tonight for the entire low country. Heavy rain possible, so we'll be watching for that, and certainly needed rain, strong gusty winds, and possibly some small hail. Coming up, more on that and a 7-day forecast that takes us into the weekend. Live in the Storm Center. Bill, back to you.
Bill, it sure is good to have that rain. Thank you. Remember, folks, if there is any severe weather in your area, you can get weather alerts sent straight to your email. Just head over to our website, live5news.com, and click on our weather section. Now to breaking news. A man shot in the chest by a security guard on the run tonight after checking himself out of the hospital. Berkeley County deputies say the suspect, this man, 25-year-old DeMar Devon Bacon, hit a security guard with his car in the parking lot of Kamari Sports Bar and Grill. That's on Red Bank Road in Goose Creek. Now, this happened about 2 o'clock this morning.
The security guard was not seriously hurt, and Bacon's gunshot wound is not life-threatening. Deputies say he checked himself out of the hospital after being treated. Bacon is facing several charges, including attempted murder, unlawful carrying of a handgun, and possession of cocaine. If you have any information on his whereabouts, call Crime Stoppers at 554-1111. A suspect accused of shooting a man outside a North Charleston hotel is no longer on the run tonight. 25-year-old Jason Richard Lane was arrested around 11:30 this morning at a Johns Island home. Lane is charged with attempted murder and is expected to go through bond court sometime tomorrow. Lane was wanted by North Charleston police after they say he shot a man after a robbery outside of the Comfort Inn on Ashley Phosphate Monday morning. At last check, the victim was listed in serious condition.
He's a rock star chef whose recent firing has rocked the restaurant community. Brett McKee was canned by the Roadside Kitchens Group last week. Tonight, he is speaking out for the first time. He tells our Harv Jacobs the dispute that led to his firing may go from the kitchen all the way to the courtroom. It's new at 6.
I woke up last Friday morning to an email, and the email basically said that I was terminated from the Roadside Kitchen.
Last September, Chef Brett McKee left the company that owns 2 downtown Charleston restaurants to join the Roadside Kitchens Group. The newest restaurant is on James Island. There's also one in Mount Pleasant and another in Charlotte. Suddenly, McKee is a man without a restaurant kitchen to call home.
That was a total shock, total blindsided, because it's a concept that I started.
McKee says he's been trying to find out why he was let go.
In the email I got, they said it was, financial situations just weren't working out. But I have had no correspondence with my partners, had nothing except a couple of emails. No one can question my work ethic or my success in business.
Roadside Kitchens officials declined to tell me why McKee was fired, but in a telephone interview, Chief Operating Officer Diane Lamb told me, quote, Roadside Kitchens is building a concept, not a personality. She went on to say Chef McKee has never been a partner, has no contract, and has never had any ownership in the company. When the James Island Roadside Kitchen opened 6 weeks ago, Brett McKee's name was on the marquee, and now as you can see behind me, it's gone now that he is gone. But the chef says no matter the outcome of his dispute with Roadside Kitchens, he's not about to call it a career.
Last night I looked in the mirror, and I held one up to the back of my head, and there's no eyes in the back of my head. So the future is in front of me.
This afternoon, McKee's attorney Paul Hulsey responded to Roadside Kitchen's contention that the chef is not a partner in the company. Hulsey told me as he sees it, McKee's company has a minority interest in Roadside Kitchens. We may eventually find out which side is right, Bill.
I guess we will, Harv. Thanks. As far as his future is concerned, McKee told Harv he's already had several job offers and hopes to stay in the Charleston area.
And Live 5 has learned there's a family connection between a Moncks Corner standoff suspect and a murder victim, 24-year-old Dean Lampkin Jr., who was arrested yesterday. After more than 1 month of being on the run is 23-year-old Chad Williams' cousin, apparently. Williams was shot and killed in Russellville last month. Sheriff's deputies pulled over a stolen vehicle yesterday, and Lampkin was right in the passenger seat of that vehicle. The driver of the car was Williams' brother. Berkeley County Police say there is no connection between the murder and Dean Lampkin Jr.
The construction and roadblocks along Market Street will soon be cleared out as the final construction phase of the Charleston City Market is complete. Nicole Johnson joins us live inside the market where vendors have been eagerly setting up shop to welcome the public. What an event this will be, Nicole.
Bill, it is absolutely awesome in here. Right now, these vendors behind me, they've been setting up all day. They're just now closing up shop for the highly anticipated reopening of the market. I spent the day meeting with vendors and market developers who worked very hard to be ready for Sunday's ribbon cutting. 20 vendors will open their shops in the Great Hall, but a total of 148 vendors are renting coveted spots in all of the market with a waiting list of more than 100. Just off Market Street, other shop owners say business has been slow as many tourists and shoppers avoided the area during construction. At Shelby Lee Art Gallery, owner Shelby Parbell hopes the completion of City Market will bring more shoppers down nearby streets.
They see that it's all closed and under construction, so they kind of stop before they get to Church Street. So we're hoping that it allows people to flow through the market and see that there is additional stores down on Church Street.
And I've been in here in the Wonderworks toy shop playing and looking at all their neat little toys here. They've actually got a Charleston version of the game Monopoly, which I also found really neat. And earlier today, the owner of this shop, Christine Osborne, showed me this little toy here. She started bouncing on her finger like this, and she said, look, it's magic. And you know, she and all the other vendors here, I'm sure, would agree that what has happened here at the market has just been magical, and it will be great for the history of the city. Reporting live from downtown, Nicole Johnson, back to you in the studio.
A Charleston version of Monopoly, Nicole, is that right?
Yeah, it's right here. You know, they have little Charleston landmarks, Meeting Street, Calhoun Street, the City Market. It's really, really neat. I've never seen it before, so maybe we can get a copy back and I'll bring it back to you, Bill.
Bring me a copy. I'd like to see it. Nicole, thanks so much. Nicole Johnson live at the new City Market, which is getting ready to open once again. Market planners say this 3-year-long project has been right on schedule. You can check out the market for yourself on Monday morning. By the way, the ribbon cutting is scheduled for Sunday night.
Coming up on Live 5 News at 6.
10,000 troops expected to be home from Afghanistan by the end of this year. Local reaction to the president's promise is coming up all new at 6.
We are tracking severe weather in the low country. More on the warnings, the watches, what to expect as we roll on into it.
And let's go ahead and take a live look at traffic. We're out to the Ravenel Bridge where you can see things are looking good, but it is cloudy and the smoke is lingering in the air. We're back in a moment.
You're watching the Low Country's news leader, Live 5 News. Always online at live5news.com.